won't be too long until we fly again very soon in the upcoming months, as next year we'll be flying from Manchester Airport as we're finally flying across the Atlantic to the city that never sleeps. That's right, we're off to New York next.
Well, here we go then everyone, this is the vlog that we have all been waiting for. Welcome along to vlog number 181 of the series, and tomorrow it is officially travel day. 19 and a half years later, the wait is finally over as we are setting our sights for a 4-night city break over at New York in America. It's the first time that we're flying over to the USA indeed, and we're going to be doing plenty of sightseeing, exploring the city, checking out its major attractions and going up some of their skyscrapers to get some brilliant sightings. We'll be flying from Manchester Airport in the early morning, so let's all get prepared for what will be a long day of travel, plus many more exciting stuff to come in this New York City Break vlog.
Well guys, welcome to Manchester Airport. We have just arrived at car park 3. We're currently on the 3rd floor, and it is the car park that is right next door to Terminal 2. So assuming we don't have to take a bus to get to the terminal, as just behind me there is a bridge link.
So across the bridge we go from the car park, and looks like we are already in Airport Terminal 2. We literally just parked the car as well. Just like with every other airport experience, we're going to make our way through to departures. This is the first time that we're flying from Manchester Airport, and it's the first time that we're flying Aer Lingus. This will be our airline that will be travelling to and from Manchester and New York. So with the check-in now concluded, let's make our way through the security check.
Well then, just got through security, which definitely took some time, although we did try to get a little early, but... Oh yeah, you have. Well, we didn't get in because we were 3 hours before our flight goes.
Well, he wanted, so it's all his passport and I think not letting him get in our country is an absolute freak.
And we do have a bit of an issue. We know it's Friday the 13th, we can't do much about it, but the flight that we're catching is now delayed by 3 hours, so we're not expecting to leave now until around 5 o'clock, so we still now have another 5 to 6 hours to wait.
In case that we're not joking around, look at the departure board carefully and you'll find out that our flight is not going to leave now until 5:30. So, as we're slowly going up the escalator, we're going to go find somewhere to sit in the departure zone. World Duty Free Shop is quite tiny, but Manchester Airport Terminal 2 is very nice looking. Reminds me of Yarndale a little bit.
There's our flight there. We are on EI045 1450 Aer Lingus bound for New York JFK. What's interesting is we're not all getting on that one flight because Alan and Lowen are... Oh, we've just gone off screen. So Alan and Lowen are getting on the 1350 flight to Dublin EI209, and once they're at Dublin they connect onto another flight which goes to the same airport as us. So by the looks of it, they're leaving bang on time at 1:55, and we're not leaving until around 5:30, but it could be a lot worse. So at the moment, they are expecting to get a 3.5 hour head start on us. So this race in New York is running truly on now. We're not too sure who's going to get there first.
Right, time for lunch? Let's go get some lunch. We are going to get some food over at the Great Northern Market, just opposite us, where we're going to get our hands on some few chips, chicken, and a pepperoni pizza on offer. So whilst Alan and Marlo are getting their hands on some chips and chicken goulons, Lowen and I are going to share a pepperoni pizza each. It's now time to say goodbye to Lowen and Alan as they are walking over to their gate for their flight over to Dublin. So you've now joined us at the A zone at Manchester Airport, where Lowen and Alan's flight is going to be departing at the very end at gate A11. Whilst we're waiting, let's do a bit of plane spotting and see what we can find. First up, we've got a Turkish Airlines Airbus A321neo landing in from Istanbul, an EasyJet A320neo which has landed from Malaga. On the opposite gate, we got an Airbus A320 for EasyJet going to Geneva. In the distance, we can see a Ryanair 737 taking off for Prague in Czech Republic. And there she is, taking off for Dubai, the Emirates Big Bird A380. And the Aer Lingus plane that is just arriving in from Dublin is actually Alan and Lowen's flight over to Dublin. So now it's time for them to say their goodbyes as they board the aircraft. Off they go.
The New York race is now well and truly on. Well, that was fun while it lasted. They're off now, so it just leaves us two, Mum and the auntie, a 3.5 hour wait to get on our aircraft to JFK. Hopefully I'll do plenty of video footage. It would be nice for the vlog, wouldn't it? Yeah. If not, I'm going to cry. So as we slowly make our way back to our waiting area, we thought of a brand new idea for this vlog, and we're going to be calling it Uno Flipping Around New York City. The aim of the challenge is to play as many Uno flips at many areas on our New York Citybreak as we can, starting off in round 1, Manchester Airport Terminal 2, departure zone. Have 15, Angie. What can you do?
Have 20.
Oh, clever play that. 20 cards, Milo. Oh, no.
Uno.
What Mum doesn't realise, although she's on Uno, she's revealing her winning card
See,
and
that's
got it on camera.
Who got it? You need to change it off, Red.
It's a good thing Anna's not playing this game.
You'd be suicidal, I know. I'm not be playing this game.
You won. Yeah. Game over, and it looks like Angie is our first winner. Many more Uno flips to be coming up in this vlog. Now let's see how Alan and Lowen are getting on. In the meantime, Lowen and Alan has officially taken off from Manchester Airport as they're now heading over to Dublin, which should take less than an hour. So guys, just a little update. Alan and Lowen has just arrived at Dublin. They're probably connecting onto the JFK flight now. Speaking of which, our gate is now confirmed. Where are we?
B10.
B10, we're going to head over there now and finally, at long last, get on our aircraft. So we took the lift out to the ground floor and we're now at gate B10 and our flight details has just popped up on the screen. So after a further wait, our aircraft is now finally boarding. So now it's time to jump on the shuttle bus and start heading towards our aircraft. So whilst we're heading towards our plane, let's have a look and see what Anna and Lowen are up to now. So it turns out they have just left Dublin Airport on the JFK bound flight, so that means they're already going to be winning this competition as we are just arriving at our aircraft now, which will be taking us over to New York. Oh, so off the bus then, and here we are. This is our aircraft that's going to fly us all the way over to New York. 7 hours we've been waiting for this flight, so let's finally get on. Very cosy interior, isn't it? Our plane seating configuration is in a 2+4+2, which is a lot bigger compared to other aircrafts we've been on. Since this is a longer flight, we have got the TVs.
Oh, I'm so happy, Lorraine. We have got only my favourite series, well, 2 series, and just like that, like 4 women in New York. So I'm going to watch a few of them, and then the best programme ever.
In your opinion?
Motherland.
There is many stuff to do on the TVs, like watching your favourite movies, shows, and you can also play a few games on there as well. Anyways, our time has finally come. We're now finally getting out of Manchester Airport. We're currently taxiing, and with a little transformation, we are now taking off bound for New York. After a long last, we are finally out of Manchester Airport. It feels like we've just lasted the whole day here. Anyways, our flight time today should take 7 hours and 15 minutes, and our highest cruising altitude will be 38,000 feet. Manchester is already sparkling from below. Looks beautiful. So with a long flight ahead of us, let's get settled in and watch some movies. A bit of Lightning McQueen and the Piston Cup. Ka-chow. I've also watched the Mario movie and Monsters University, a blast from the past. We've also played Uno with Milo, and it looks like we are now getting ready to touch down at New York John F. Kennedy Airport. After a very long flight, we have finally made it to the States. we finally landed. Welcome everyone to New York. So now it's time to get off, and it looks like we got a little peek inside its business class. Now it's time to step off the plane.
Oh guys, we've made it. We have finally made it to JFK. Blimey, that was a long flight, and it has certainly been a long day of travelling as well. I'm knackered. And the first thing I'm looking forward to is get into the city centre, get in the hotel room, and go straight to bed.
So let's get ourselves into the main centre of New York, and I thought we'll get the air train towards Jamaica, and then we'll get on a subway train that will take us along to our final destination. Right now, we're currently at JFK Airport, Terminal 7, and our train towards Jamaica has just arrived onto the platform, aka Track in America. So after an enjoyable 10-minute fast journey on the air train, we have now arrived at Jamaica Station, where we'll transfer over to the Line E subway train. It's the first time that we're seeing these. As it comes onto the platform, here is our E train that will take us along to our destination at 48th Street. We got ourselves into a bit of a panic situation because we currently joined us at Union Turnpike, Kew Gardens, not where we're supposed to be, but we got off a bit too soon because we panicked a little. I can hear you laughing. We got off too soon because we weren't sure. The train that we were on was meant to stop at 48th Street. We panicked, then we got off and we thought we'd wait for the next train, but it turns out we were actually on the right train, so now we've got to wait for another 5 minutes for the next E train to come take us along to 48th Street, and then we should finally get to the hotel room then. So this is the first time we're actually navigating the New York subway system, and it turns out that the E train does not serve 48th Street. So the nearest station we'll have to get off at is 42nd Street, and we'll have to walk for the next 15 to 20 minutes to our hotel room.
Oh well then guys, we finally made it to our terminus, so that's going to be enough tube riding for today. So let's make our way out of the station.
Here's a fun fact, it has literally been 22 hours ago since we've woken up in the UK. As we're finally stepping out of the subway system, here is our first sightings of New York City. Take a look at that. So as we continue walking towards our apartment, it looks like we can now see Times Square. If we were here a little earlier, we could have gone down and have a look, but we'll check that out at some point tomorrow. But for now, we have finally arrived at our hotel room. The other guests are waiting for us, so let's go inside and go to bed at long last. Next time on our New York City break, we're going up one of New York's highest skyscrapers, try to guess the station we're currently at, and finally checking out the night atmosphere of Times Square. All of this and a lot more to be coming up in the next episode.